Hello YouTube and welcome back to my Blast from the Past Pokemon Ruby walkthrough. So in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at getting first off our first HM here, which you can make a left from the Pokemon Center in Rusturf City and you will see the Cutter's house, there will be a guy sitting there who will give you the HM for cut. So now you can cut down those trees that are in your way or that you want to get some hidden items behind, so that is awesome because there were definitely a few spots that we couldn't get through without using cut, so I definitely want to find out what items are hidden behind there. I mean, there might be some useful TMs or maybe some rare Pokemon behind there. I don't know, but anyways, you can teach cut to a few of the early Pokemon. Zigzagoon and Grovyle should be able to learn cuts. Not sure who else, but I'm gonna teach cut to Zigzagoon, who is not currently in my party, so I'm gonna go fetch him from the Pokemon Center since I don't really want to teach this to Grovyle, since there are some better moves I can teach it, especially after it evolves into Sceptile. So there's some other moves I'd rather teach it. So yeah, so you can pretty much pick any HM slave that you want to use. And actually Zigzagoon Linoon actually fits that description very well since it can learn Cut, Surf, what else did it learn in HMs? I believe it also got Strength. I have to take a look at that. But if it can really learn all those HM moves, then it definitely is a worthy HM Pokemon. I don't really want to say HM Slave, but that's the term that most of us use. So yeah, I'm going to teach Zigzagoon cuts, and we're going to check out some of those trees now to see what's behind them, and give you guys a little demonstration of using cuts, even though most of you guys should be familiar with this. Oh, and there's May! So, look what she's doing here. She doesn't even try to stop us, so I guess we'll talk to her and see what's going on, and I guess she's just kind of chilling there. And she mentions Mr. Bryony, so I guess we can get a little, maybe we can get a little help from Mr. Bryony to our next destination, which is actually Dewford Town, since we need to deliver a letter to the president's son, Mr. Stone's, actually his grandson, which is Steven Stone, which you'll later learn is the Pokemon champion of this region. So we're gonna cut down this tree and get that Pokeball or whatever it is. It's always helpful to get some hidden items. I mean, it was an X accuracy. You can probably make use of that at some point. Kind of reminds me of this guy's playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, where he actually used X accuracies to increase the accuracy of his Nidoking's Horn Drill, and then he would just repeatedly use that move, and that move would almost, I don't think it missed even once. So it's a pretty hefty strategy. Tryouts, and yeah, there, as you can see, you always look for hidden items. But yeah, that playthrough was epic as heck. Oh, I thought we were gonna battle her. I was trying to challenge her, and then I just remembered she gives you a miracle seed, or I think she gives you any of these starter items depending on what your starter is. I mean, then again, she is in a forest, so maybe it is just Miracle Seed. So I'm going to give a Miracle Seed to my Grovyle since it increases the power of Grass type moves. You know, a little 10% power up is never hurts. So always worth the held item, and I mean, none of my Pokemon are holding anything, so we'll give it a shot. Even if it only gives, like, what do you call it, 10% bonus to Absorb, which is like now 22 base power instead of 20. Alright, so just gonna fetch some more items here. Yeah, so there are always some hidden items behind areas you couldn't previously access. So at Cut HM was a little helpful, useful. I guess we could sell some of these items later, ultimately. I mean, you can't expect too much, it's the early part of the game. I mean, you know, just a couple hidden items, maybe some money. Well, actually, you can't find money lying on the ground in this game. That'd be more like a Legend of Zelda thing where you find rupees. But anyways, we're gonna talk to Mr. Briny and see if he can give us a hand in sailing to Dewford Town. So he's just like running around with his Wingull there in circles, trying to catch that Wingull. That's right, we do have a package for Slateport, so we'll have to head over there after. Oh, awesome! He's gonna give us a lift to Dewford Town on his personal ship. This little boat there. Off we go through Route 105. Thank goodness we don't have to face any of those swimmers yet, because they would kick our butt. Oh god. And here we are. Land ho! We have hit land in Dewford Town. So you can see, as you can see down below there, I didn't really show you guys, but that's the Pokemon gym there. We're gonna try to deliver that letter right now. I actually discovered that unfortunately we can't quite be too hasty, but you'll see shortly enough. I mean, it's funny because usually what I would do here first is I always usually try to challenge the gym leader before I do any of my errands, because I mean, that's the object of the game, you know, try to get all the 8 badges as soon as you can. Challenge the Elite 4 ASAP, you know, you want to be the champion. So like, that's what we want to do. Not give no letters to random people. No, I'm kidding. Nah, every single part of the adventure is definitely worth it. Always has some interesting mysteries and whatnot. So we'll go check it out. So him and his Magikarps and whatnot, tentacles, have a feeling I'll hook a big one. Yeah, we don't have a fishing rod yet, so we can't do any fishing. But there's actually a guy next to the gym that actually gives you your first fishing rod. It gives you an old rod. So we'll get to that on our way back before the Pokemon gym, so I don't forget. Yeah, so pretty much this is training for Taylor here. So we're gonna try to get it as high as a level as possible so we can get ready for our next gym challenge, which I have a feeling will be sooner than we expect. So a little experience from these Pokemon here. Magikarp doesn't really give that much, but Tentacle will give a little more. Useless crits. So pretty much we're on errands. This episode, the next episode, is delivering those goods, and then we'll be off to getting the rest of the badges and catching some more Pokemon. I'm interested in adding some new Pokemon to this team that I haven't really had the chance to try out in a Pokemon Ruby walkthrough. So I'm actually going to see if I can catch some new Pokemon from that cave I haven't previously tried. I'm not sure I want to try out Mawile. There is actually, since it's Pokemon Ruby, you can catch a Mawile in the cave, although they're rare. But if you keep walking around, you'll eventually find one. But if you happen to randomly come across a Mawile, be sure to catch it, because it's definitely a rare Pokemon in this game. I mean, I know in Gen 6 it gets a Mega Evolution, but even before then, I was like, Mawile was like really rare. I almost never found it in that cave, so I was like, I just really wanted to catch it just to fill in the Pokédex and stuff. Yeah, I was a Pokédex maniac back in these days. I'm trying to remember if I actually ever completed it, though. Ah, Zigzagoon has a held item. Let me see, who am I going to put in the front? I think I'm going to let Ralts get a little experience. It's going to heal it up. I think I actually forgot to take off that item from Zigzagoon, but it's all good. So this guy gives you the HM for Flash, so yeah, don't forget to talk to this guy, because it makes getting through that cave a lot easier. We're going to go talk to Steven Stone, because he's all the way up there. We have to, unfortunately, we can't climb rocks, since the HM for rock climb doesn't exist. And even so, humans can't climb rocks, apparently. So, you're stuck to letting your Pokemon do all the dirty work. Okay, so here we're gonna find a wild Makuhita. So actually want to try one of these Pokemon out. So I'm gonna catch this one. I'm gonna weaken it with Quick Attack. Hopefully I don't get a critical hit. Because like, you know, critical hits are 2 times the damage, not 1.5 like in Gen 6. But that'll all change with the remix. It'll be the 1.5 reduction. But I'm saying in that case, then this Makuhita would have survived the critical hit Quick Attack. Alright, so I'm just gonna weaken it, and damn, those Arc Thrusts are still gonna do some good damage. So that's pretty scary. I thought it was gonna like bring me to like the Yola, the low yellow zone in HP. So I guess we try to catch it here. I'm a little worried about this Pokemon's catch rate, and I only have 6 Pokeballs, so I'm gonna have to buy some more. And see, the problem with this town is there's actually no Pokemart. So the funny part is, if Mr. Briny were to not bring you back until you were finished with your errand, you wouldn't be able to catch any other Pokemon. So fortunately, you'll see if you talk to Mr. Briny again, he'll actually allow you to go back to what do you call it? Back to his house, and from there you can make your way to Petalburg City to buy some more Pokeballs if you need to. Well, I mean, I'm just saying you can't buy anything while you're in Dewford Town, unfortunately. And you'll see here, I actually make a little bit of a mistake because I forget you need to get the badge, the second badge, in order to use Flash. That was for a sec, because I'm like, let me just get through this. I just got a little hasty. I wanted to like deliver that letter, and well, I was gonna beat the second gym after, but I was like, can't I do the events the other way around, where I just get this letter to Steven, figure out what's up, and then challenge the gym leader and head off to Slateport? But see, can't use it. There's the proof. So I guess we make a return visit to Dewford Town to challenge the gym. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going in circles here. Anyways, we shall make our return and defeat the second gym leader, and then we'll be able to get through this crazy cave here. Okay, so that was almost for nothing. I mean, at least we got the HM for Flash, I guess. So, anyways, before we challenge the gym, I'm going to show you where to get the old rod from. There's this random guy here who is talking about a renowned fishing spot, whatever. I guess you can fish here. Maybe I'll do some fishing later, but there's a few Pokemon I'm interested in catching, but they're not here. I have to wait till I get near Mallwall City. To catch a Carvanha. I actually kind of want it. So yeah, fishing's going great. Haven't even tried once, but it's going great. Yeah. Okay, so let's take on this gym leader, Brawly. A fighting type gym leader. I think I'm ready. My ideal strategy here is I'm going to use Tail to obviously take out what I can with wing attacks, and I'll have Ralts for backup, even though I didn't really train it that much. Okay, so yeah, obviously don't use normal types and fighting types. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this gym is like as dark as not using Flash. I mean, if you could use Flash in this gym, you'd be able to see pretty much just fine. I mean, either way, you'd have to go through those gym trainers either way, so it's not like it matters too much. But I think you're actually forced to run into them. I mean, the only thing that's difficult is, I guess, finding your way to the gym leader itself. I mean, I still think the gym trainers are in the way, either way, so there's no avoiding them. So, Battle Girl Laura. You know, it's funny, I think I actually got to play the demo. I don't know how many of you guys got to play the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire demo, but a few of the Battle Girl lines here, I got to battle some of the Battle Girls in the remakes, and some of their lines haven't changed since the original Ruby and Sapphire. I'm like, holy crap. I remember like one of them mentioned something about Brawly. It was either not... It was the third Battle Girl. I think it was Battle Girl Tessa. We'll see her. I think her line maintains when you fight her again in the demo. So actually, it was kind of funny and nostalgic, because I was recently playing this walkthrough here, and than seeing her again and that the same line. Anyways, this Machop survives, so it's I would say that's not looking good, because that can only mean one thing, that the gym leader's Pokemon are going to take the hits pretty well. Unfortunately, I guess Taylor didn't get enough experience in, but it should be fine enough. I just have to take things a little easy. I mean, be a little careful. Yeah, I believe this is the battle girl I mentioned. Tessa. Yeah, so I think that after you beat her, her line stays the same in the demo as it is in here. Oh, we'll see in a minute. So, gonna take out Meditite. I think Meditite is another Pokemon you can catch in Dewford Cave, but I kind of rather catch Makuhita, because back in these times it learned Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, but those were all special attacks, which Alakazam was better at. But in after Generation 4, now they're physical attacks, but unfortunately they're still special, so you can't really utilize Medicham that well, other than for high jump kick, and I guess Rock Slide, and whatever else they can make use of in physical attacks. I think Shadow Ball, right? Yeah, that was her line. She says the same thing. She's like, but how could I lose so easily? So I'm like, wait, I remember this. Now that's the spirit. Alright. She mentioned the Pokemon League champion. Okay, so no need to go back to the Pokemon Center. I think we'll just take on Brawly right here and right now. Okay. So let's take on Brawly. And his 2 Pokemon here. But first he's going to lead off with the Machop. I think I'll keep my Tailo lead here and just take it out with some wing attacks. Unfortunately, it did not get a critical hit with that Karate Chop, but that did a lot. Like I said, it's not good to be evenly leveled with the gym leader, but I mean, there's not really much you can do for training. I mean, unless you fight a bunch of more wild Pokemon and try to level grind, but I just really didn't want to do that. I kind of rushed it a bit. And I'm just stalling here a bit because I'm not sure. I'm thinking since Machop did a lot of damage, I'm expecting Makuhita to probably take me out, so I'm going to try to at least get an attack reduction so I can have an easier time taking it out. Unfortunately, Makuhita is actually, I mean, it makes sense it would be faster, but I didn't think Makuhita was that fast. And usually Psychic types are faster. Then again, my Ralts has like a quiet nature, so it's gonna be slightly slower. And I'm like, holy crap, knockoff! I forgot knockoff was still 20 here. Like, cause you know it gets increased to like 65. Oh, and this part, I actually forgot it gets I mean, I knew it had bulk up, but for some reason I didn't expect it would use it because I thought the AI would actually, in this game, would only use super effective attacks on me, being knockoff or another attack, or just wouldn't use not very effective attacks. So I guess that's why I thought it wouldn't use bulk up. But hey, I guess it's all good. No, Ralt is gonna die. That makes me sad. Yeah, but this Makuhita is pretty tough stuff. So that wasn't good. I let it get a defense upgrade. So I think the only thing here is to actually hope it doesn't arm thrust me directly. And that the gym leader doesn't use some potions, because that would be some real trouble. Unfortunately, he makes the mistake of not using a potion. I'm able to take this Makuhita out. So that's awesome. And we beat the gym leader. Woo! That was kind of luck based, because I don't even know why I switched. I probably shouldn't have switched altogether, but I forgot it learns sand attack. So that was unexpected. Otherwise I would have kept growling it until it like runs out. So that's a good thing to note. The AI is not that dumb that they would actually use super effective attacks consistently. So I mean, otherwise he wouldn't have had his Makuhita use bulk up. No, that's interesting. So that definitely shows the AI has certainly improved a lot since red, blue, yellow days. Okay, so we got the HM for bulk up, so that's great. We can teach it as something that is bulky and can use that. Probably Makuhita. As I call one, I might perhaps teach it to Makuhita, or maybe it learns it through level up. So anyways, that's a wrap for this episode. And my question today for you guys is, what's your favorite hidden machine HM move to use in-game? So it can be an HM from any game, like is your favorite cut, surf, fly, rock climb. So it could be for any reason, particularly like if it was more memorable, or if it helped you get through some rough times, or any other reason. So as for me, my favorite is surf, because you get that awesome music you can listen to while you're surfing. So you can really just sit in one spot for a while, relax, and just listen to some surfing music. So yeah, that's particularly why I like surf, and it helped me get to a lot of new areas, and I enjoyed getting a lot of hidden items that I couldn't get because the waves, water blocked me from getting there. So now being able to surf on it, I can get those items. So yeah, awesome. So my favorite is surf. So be sure to leave a comment as to what your favorite hidden machine move HM can be. One from any game, doesn't have to be from Ruby or Sapphire. So what's your favorite? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode.